Hello everybody and welcome to my first emulated Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle, which is quite cool and an achievement in itself because I managed to actually set up some settings, get it to WEP, and now I'll be able to upload an emulator because I managed to work it out. So yeah, so hopefully it's gonna please some of you because I know some of you have been wanting to see this for quite a long time, and now I can officially give it to you. Anyway. Let's go straight in. I was trying to find a battle after I did this, and the only one I could find was an OU. Well, it's actually an NU, but I got ruffle stomped, so I decided let's do it OU. Well, they asked me to do it OU instead. It's against Digeon. I'm not really too sure if he has a YouTube, but I met him on the Pokemon Wi-Fi chat, which I think I might have to whack a description, whatever way. I was alright with it getting an OU battle because I wanted to use some Pokemon that I've not used in time. And personally, some OUs that I really like this guy, Hydreigon. I like Hydreigon. It's so cool. And I know I could use Survilus in NU, but Hydreigon's just really cool. Anyway, it's the same Choice Scarf one as back in the day. I say back in the day, but it was a really long time since I used this. And it's also been so long since I've actually used Swalot, because that, I recommend. I think that Swalot is like my trademarking. Well, at the time, because I've not really used him in so long. It's been a lot of battles since I've actually used him. And yeah, most of these Pokemon have been sort of nostalgia factor to me. Guys that I've used in the past, but I've not used for such a long time. So I thought, fuck it. I'm going to bring them back. But anyway, if you already seen my videos, you would have known what this Swalot does. The Swalot, it yawns, phases people, and then I'm going to get stockpiles. And then I'll be able to, just acid spray and Giga Drain, and it'll be amazing, and it's worked perfectly in the past. He's going to have the Salamence. He went for the Brick Break, predicting me to switch out, which I didn't, because I thought, fuck it, I'll probably take a +1, an Earthquake at +1, which I am actually going to do reasonably well, because he's going to do quite a lot of damage. This is a Moximent, so I don't really want him to kill me. But yeah, anyway, going to go for that Yawn again, and now I kind of put him into a little bit of dilemma. He might think, I can stay and give the Earthquake kill him, but then he'll be asleep. So he's going to switch out, going to Gardevoir, the bane of my fucking existence, for two reasons, and one of them was this, chasing my Liquid Ooze, and the other one I'll explain later in the video. Oh my god, but that was more my fault. Anyway, I was thinking, I don't really have anything to switch to take a Psychic, and I'm not really too sure if this is Specs, Scarf, Life Orb. Well, obviously it's not Life Orb. I don't really know what sort of set this was, so I went into Arcanine. I was going to go for the Wild Charge, predicting him to predict me to go for the Flare Blitz, predict him to go into Melodic. Doesn't really work like that, because he's going to bring in Torkoal. It's Choice Banded Arcanine. I'm not using this in time. Peregrine. You'll probably see, whatever. I'm just kind of dizzy because, I'm not actually seeing this from my own point of view, because, emulator videos just stalk the internet nowadays, so it's really it's cool to make the transition to the emulator, but I still miss the old webcam, because some people really have good webcam videos. I mean, some people who have emulator don't really cut it. I'm not saying any of you do, it's just, I've seen some on like Pokemon Pit, for definite, that have not really been that great, but webcam videos, some of them have been amazing. So anyway, what am I doing? Anyway, this is the bit where I make the mistake! Giga Drain! I literally went, no! Shouted no as I pressed the Giga Drain. I meant to click Surf, and I probably wouldn't have killed anyway, but it meant a lot because it's going to trace my Liquid Ooze, and, 2 bites the fucking same cake. Ugh. Anyway, going to send out Hydreigon. I'm Scarfed, so I'm going to be faster. I actually went for the Draco Meteor because I know he's switch out Fear in the Dark Balls, and I know Draco Meteor is going to do a chunk to anything that comes in because of Hydreigon's massive base special attack. It's going to do quite a chunk to this Milotic, although my special attack drop makes me think, no, I don't really want to stay in for him to go for recovers or anything. He's actually going to go for the Toxic when I bring in Peregrine. He's going to, miss, which is good. And now I'm actually going to go for the Close Combat, just to change up some moves, because I'm thinking he might want to bring in the Torkoal again. And he was like, dude, Torkoal isn't part rock. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's more powerful than Wild Charge. Close Combat has 120 base power, and Wild Charge has a 90 base power. So yeah, Close Combat is a bit better to do, although, to be honest, it didn't look like it did a thing to this Torkoal, because Torkoal's got massive base special defense. And no, it hasn't. Massive base defense. And yeah, so anyway, I switch out into Arcanine, thinking he might go for the Stealth Rocks, because I did Rapid Spin them away on Tentacruel, so I brought in the man Conkeldurr, who was going to go for that substitute. And I was like, yep, I love the Iron Fisting Conkelder. I mean, oh my god, Iron Fist Conkelder is the best Conkelder. Because Guts Conkelder with the bulk up is not really my. I don't know. It's just, Guts is a bit too predictable. But the substitute Focus Punch, obviously, when you set up the Focus Punch, people are going to know what you're going to do. But once you go for the Focus Punch, it's a massive 150 base power move. Stab, boosted by Iron Fist. From 140 base attack, it does a lot of damage, and it did so much damage for that Torkoal. And I was like, yes, Conkelder, you're back in the game. Well, back in the game. He's never actually been out of the game, but whatever. Never mind. Anyway, he's going to have his Manectric, going to have the Volt Switch, thinking that might be Specs or Scarf. I'm not really too sure. He's going to break my sub. I'm fine with that because I'm going to go for the Focus Punch on whatever he wants to bring in. He's going to bring it on the Torkoal, and that's at too low health for me. Too hot. No, I've lost it completely. It's so low health that I can easily kill it. And yeah, that's all cool, to be honest. I'm feeling pretty cool. And now I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to go for the Mach Punch on this Manectric because it's got 60 base defense, but, oh, hang on, that did nothing. I was really disappointed with how much that did. I was like, well, it did half, but that really should have done more. Anyway, he's going to bring up Breloom, and I was like, not Breloom. I hate Breloom. But luckily for me, it's going to be the Choice Banded Mach Punch Technician set, and I was like, oh, thank fuck for that, because I have a chance at killing this thing, and I'm going to bring out Arcane, and unfortunately I don't have the Intimidate. I might have to change that, but he's going to Mach Punch. I'm going to live on 24. Arcane, I was going to go for the Choice Banded Flare Blitz, going to wipe that Breloom off the face of the earth, and I'm going to also wipe off myself off the face of the earth. Got the crit. That was fucking useless, can I just say, because Choice Banded Arcane is a beast. Anyway, now after all that, I'm going to bring in a Tangrowth. This is really weird for me. I'm just like, it seems to be more slower paced than my old battles, mainly because I've not really uploaded really. This is quite long. This is about 11 minutes, and I'm not really done OU in ages. So it's a bit hard for me to narrate as much because I can't really go, oh yeah, look at this set, it's really cool. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're still enjoying it because oh, shut up, Pepsi. That's the point. I need to have a drink. Anyway, so. Oh, I got that. Anyway, I'm going to have the Tangrowth, and I really like in OU the Tangrowth Tentacruel combo. I think it's more cooler than Ferrothorn Jellicent. Tangrowth Tentacruel is such a cool combo because like Tangrowth is physical, Tentacruel is special. They like mix. The resistances are pretty cool on either side, and I really like the two combos, and I really like to use that in OU. I do like to use Virizion though. Virizion is probably my favourite out of the three trio dudes. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because I am so stupid here because I was in the mindset that this thing was going to trace Liquid Ooze out of nowhere. I didn't want to go for the Giga Drain at all. So I went for the Sleep Powder instead. You know, fair enough. Yeah, why didn't I go for the Giga Drain? Well, because I'm a dickhead, quite frankly, and I was just because I fucked up. Well, I fucked up with the Tentacruel thing because he traced my Liquid Ooze. It's the same with my Swalot. When he traced my Liquid Ooze, I was like, no, I don't want to go for the Giga Drain because he will trace my Liquid Ooze and then he will do damage to me. I'm a dickhead because I've got Regenerator, you knobhead. Ooh. Anyway, cut a long story short, I'm gonna lose this unfortunately because I only have Hydreigon left. And he's going to have Milotic, and he is going to storm me out, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it's all cool. And, yeah, this is probably the longest narration I've actually done for quite a long time, so sorry if it's not really been the best, but hopefully it's been alright, and hopefully you liked all the new qualities that's been going down. Hopefully you'll be able to find some more battles for uploady business, whatever. Anyway. That's the point, actually. I would love to have more battles with people because, you know, I've not really been looking for a battle over the past couple of months, and I've not really been uploading for the past 8 days, mainly because I've been away or I've been playing a different game, and I was like, you know, I don't really want to play on my normal Pokemon White if I know that I'm going to be changing my my router soon, so that's why I've not really brought you a battle earlier. And yes, so I was talking about battles. Yeah, so if you want to challenge me, then please whack the Skypes, which that made no sense. But anyway, add me on Skype. It's Blake.Tedward. I will put it in the description. It is in my channel. And yeah, just ask me for a battle, maybe have a little bit of a chat, that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, I am thinking of streaming soon. That's another thing I meant to bring up. I'm thinking of streaming, which should be pretty cool, I have to admit. I'm not really sure when. I think at the end of this month, pardon me, at the end of this month, June the 27th, no, around about that, no, June the 29th to the 1st of July, that weekend, I'll probably be streaming on the Saturday the 30th. And I want to make it a time where loads of people like from all across the globe can have the opportunity to like go in, because it probably have to be quite late for UK time, about quite late UK. Obviously, I want people from America who are most likely like 5 hours, 6 hours behind, but people from Australia about 9 hours to 13 hours in front, and people in the middle and all that. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you want me to, stream, obviously hit me up for a battle anytime, and put a like down if you enjoyed, put a comment if you enjoyed it as well, and give me, I suppose you can tell me if I could improve the quality a little bit more, but I think it's pretty good for the minute for a start. And shut the fuck up, Pepsi bottle. Anyway, thank you all for watching, everyone. It's been a pleasure as always. Goodbye.